When we introduce fractions to students, we also introduce new notations to represent them. Example, notation of a proper fraction, mixed fraction, and improper fraction. Students should be able to make sense of these notations apart from demonstrating the understanding of the concept itself, right? Let us see how much students understand the notation of a mixed fraction by class 7. We asked this question to class 7 students in asset. Which of this is the same as 23 1 upon 19? Any guess about the misconception that a student may have regarding the notation? About 56% of 14,245 students in class 7 think that 23 1 upon 19 is 23 times 1 upon 19. Students are exposed to mixed fractions in class 5 or before in Indian curricula. So the prevalence of this misconception in class 7, and that too to such an extent, is alarming. As we saw, just little less than 1/3 of students demonstrated the understanding of the mixed fraction notation, that 23 1 upon 19 is same as 23 and 1 upon 19, which is 23 plus 1 upon 19 in notation. It is quite possible that a notation in algebra like 3n, where 3n means 3 times n and not 3 plus n, may be a source of such a misconception, or vice versa. Let us be aware of this and come up with appropriate lesson plans. Let us help students overcome the misconceptions. If you carefully think, the root of the misconception here is that students don't understand the notation of mixed fractions. Let us help students make sense of the mixed fraction notation. We can expose students to questions like this and ensure they understand the meaning of mixed fraction notation. Here in this case, 1.5 is nothing but a number which is 1.5. That is 1 plus half. Explain what notations like 1 cross half and 2 cross half mean. 2 cross half means half added to itself twice, which is 1. Let us show the difference between 1.5 and 1 cross half using the context like the one below. This is 1 cross half parathas means 1.5 parathas, whereas 1 cross half means half. Half is less than 1, whereas 1.5 is greater than 1. These two are different notations. You can move from real life situations like this to abstract shapes like this to reinforce what each notation really means. You may use fractions like half and quarters and then move to any other fractions to take this notation forward. Let us ensure students understand mixed fraction as a number and learn to represent it correctly using the appropriate notation.